learned in the sports world, man, 7 horses in the Kentucky Derby dropped dead.
Yeah.
Which I feel bad for the horse. I've always said, you know, even when the horse win the race, the trainer and the jockey get all the money.
Right. The horse get flowers.
The horse just get honorable mention.
Yeah.
Even though they live like kings, oh boy, them horses, man. Yeah. I went to a horse race when I was in with a boy that owns some horses in California, outside of Oakland. Man, they treat them horses like kings and queens, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about blankets and air-conditioned barns.
Wash them down.
Oh man, I mean it's really like a spa.
Yeah, it is.
Right. And they walk them horses out, man. It'd be like the horse got attitude. They'd be like, "What you looking at, nigga?"
Right.
Shit,
I'm a star.
They be
and they're so big, you be intimidated.
Right.
You be like, "Nothing, sir."
It's like walking out to an athlete, a football player, a basketball player.
Athletes, man.
Yeah, they're athletes, and they got personalities.
7 of them died.
Yeah.
And so they had the trainer. They blaming the trainer. And he said, the trainer says it's a witch hunt.
Man.
Donald Trump done made that shit famous.
But I think one trainer had like 2 or 3 died. Two died.
4.
4 died. One trainer,
Yeah.
But is it the trainer or is it what the trainer is being paid to give the horses?
Man, them horses on dope.
That's what I'm saying.
I used to go to the dog track all the time up here in Tennessee, up by what's the college right there? Go down 85 to the black college, HBCU.
You talking about Fisk? Tuskegee. Oh, okay, Tuskegee.
Tuskegee. You go up there's a track, a dog track.
Oh yeah, you're talking about not
and
Dreamland.
I would go so much.
It's in Shorter.
I knew some dogs, Shorter. Yeah. I knew some dogs that I knew were fast. And man, just in the middle of the race, they just stop and take a shit.
yeah.
I be done betting money, man. I said, oh, this some dope shit, man. They be done. They feed them. They know when they gonna. And when I played ball, I knew what time I had to eat.
Right.
I've used that now.
You know,
the entertainment business was going on stage. But when I was playing ball, I never came out of a game to go to the bathroom. I knew what to eat. I knew what time to eat.
Right.
And I knew what time that would make me go to the bathroom. And I never had to come out of a game, unlike some people I played with, to go to the bathroom. And they know I do that with them dogs.
Yeah.
But I be betting on a dog. I said, that girl can run now. And right in the middle of the race, the dog be leading and just stopping shit.
Chasing that rabbit in Shorter. I know exactly what dog track you're talking about.
I be like, come on, man.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Who fed that dog too late?
Huh?
Who fed that dog too late today?
On purpose. They feed them and they give them drugs and shit to make them react different. And change
the funny thing, a horse don't do that. A horse will run and shit at the same time.
Yeah, a horse will keep running, but I'm saying they will do anything. Now, a horse will keep running, but if you feed him the wrong thing, I guarantee you he will not be as fast as he could have been in optimum circumstance. Right. And if you dope him up, he may be faster or slower, but it's all about gambling, man. Right. That racing game is all about gambling.
And the poor horse, he don't know why he's feeling the way he's
handicapping.
feeling.
So when they look at the handicapping, they look at, when you're a handicapper, you look at how a dog run on turf, how he run on mud, how he run on dry surface. Also, when he shot up with laces. If you see one that shot up with laces the day of the race, you know his odds are going to go down. Because when you're handicapped, you look at back years of how a dog raced in different environments. That's how they pay handicappers to, hey, what about this horse? What about this horse? So they know everything when they got shot up with this, when they got shot up with that, how they ran, when they ran on mud, surface, turf, all that, man. So it's called handicap.
But my question to the whole panel is how much money now is truly at stake that you are risking the lives of some very, very expensive horses? Because these horses are not cheap.
Oh, way more than them horses.
Right. That's what
now they multi-million-dollar horses, but you got to talk about people all over the world betting on the Kentucky Derby.
Right. Gotcha.
It's more money at stake in that gambling than any of them damn horses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Them horses worth millions.
And for that horse to win,
and the winners ain't going
if that horse
wins,
the stud value goes up when he retires.
Exactly.
So
what do you think? How much money is probably gambled on the race?
I have no idea, but
really?
it's got to be a phenomenon.
It's a rich man. It's a billionaire sport, not a millionaire.
It's got to be a
Right.
I mean, it's got to be a.
It's a billionaire
got to be
sport,
way
but they
up
was in there fighting like a couple of thugs at the
Yeah.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing. But
Them women be dressed up at Kentucky Derby too. They be looking like I can see JJ at Kentucky Derby with big old straw hat on.
she had her hat on the other week when you were here.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was wearing her.
No.
If you go to the lawn inside
Yeah.
of the track, man, they have hip hop DJs.
Is that right?
It's like a nightclub with thugs.
Is that right?
Oh yeah. It's like that in the infield.
Yeah.
That's the cheap seats they call it.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
the
like
cheap seats on the
oh
field?
yeah. You up here in the stands.
More
Yeah.
expensive.
That's billionaire stats.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I got some friends that they're pretty wealthy, and they went. So I know you know what you're talking about because they got lit, but I didn't go. I wanted to go
Why didn't you go?
because he wouldn't bring me.
Right. Matter of fact,
Well, y'all start cooking and cleaning,
Yeah.
Modine.
Yeah, exactly. Cooking clean.
matter of fact, when Master P had horses,
dope.
Master P had horses. Master P had horses.
Is that right?
And at that time, I was a good friend with Bob Baffert, who's the Kentucky Derby winner, who owned the farm down there in Santa Anita Downs down in San Diego. And I went to his farm, like you said, he had Josie Wells, remember that horse Josie Wells and all
Yeah.
that? That was his owner. Trainer, I mean, not the owner, but the trainer.
You
He
gotta
was
have
telling me
some
at the time, he said, this is a billionaire hobby. Not a millionaire. This is a billionaire hobby.
Mm-hmm.
He said, a millionaire like Master P bought a horse at that time. He said he can't afford this. He said to train and house a horse on this level is $11 million a year.
I can believe it.
$11 million a year
Talking
to
about almost $1
train.
million a month.
Yeah.
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 And then you got to pay the jockey.
Jockey.
He get all the credit
wins.
and the money, and he don't do nothing but ride.
Yeah. The jockey wins like 20% of the race.
And then the 7 horses that died for dope or whatever. But then there was 2 more, that broke their ankle. And once they break their ankle, they had to kill them.
Put them down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you got to put them down.
That's the bad part about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
It's
can't
like,
handle that weight.
a horse with 3 legs is of no use. Imagine if that were the case for people. Because you of no use.
Right.
They just shoot you dead.
'Cause you can't.
Bye-bye, Bo.
Right.
But you don't think they could heal the horse's leg and send them all to a farm to where they rideable or
No, you
something?
can't heal him. Because
No,
he ain't going to stay off his leg.
Right. He a pastrami sandwich tomorrow.
And then, like my baby
Dog
brother
sandwich.
said one time when we had a 3-legged dog for a while, and we had another dog with a girl, and the girl dog got pregnant, and we was blaming the 3-legged dog. My baby brother said that's impossible because a man dog with only one hind leg can't get a woman dog
Oh,
pregnant.
snap.
So he can't do. So he can't.
You evidently don't understand.
So he can't do the doggy style. Huh?
You don't understand. You don't understand the birds and the bees. Then.
So, what little boy in your
makes
neighborhood that got that dog pregnant?
Somebody go find that other dog. Damn it.
And
Hey.
we was in Georgia, not Mississippi.
Yeah.
No, we was in Chicago at that time,
Yeah.
not Mississippi.
Hey man, true
God bless
story.
the horses.
True story. I used to date a police lady, and they called a guy one
glad
time.
I'm glad you
scared me,
switched
boy.
that.
Yeah, look. What you just say?
Police lady.
Scared me, boy.
And they had a disturbance one time in the neighborhood. They saw a guy having sex with the dogs.
Oh, Lord.
And when they caught him, guess what? When they caught him, guess what he was doing, DC? I swear to God, she had video and everything. He was putting the dog hind legs in his pockets and having sex with the dog from behind.
Oh my gosh! God, I'm about to say, how do you make a dog even stay that still? Sometimes I be thinking that stuff be
That's
lies.
a story we could have done without.
I totally agree. Totally.
Yeah, I want real stories. Now, what you want? You want this fake news?
I've heard all them Mississippi country stories about.
That was done in Florida. That was
They
Mississippi.
tell me y'all some of y'all used to get with chickens. Some of the little boy you get with
Well,
chickens.
rooster, guinea, kinfolk, good as any.
Hey, that's not as bad as I heard about them Arkansas boys. I heard they used to play with cows.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
They stand on the
I've
bucket.
heard
Cows
that.
and goats.
They stand
I've
on the
heard of
bucket.
sheep.
DC, they stand on the bucket.
I've heard of sheep. I've heard
Yeah,
country
yeah.
boys saying sheep are the best.
Yeah.
Man, Tim just put
Yeah.
one up of a woman riding side and reverse, and then
Yeah.
she did a whole thing, and riding up under the horse with her face all in the horse.
JJ, you talking
crazy.
about, and Bo, y'all talking about, and why don't a man keep all this shit? Who want to be with that freaky ass man?
Hey, it was a website. It was a website called. Remember that back in the day? It was called Orgasm or something like that. They showed all of that. Well, I'm just letting you know, y'all behind.
That's been a local show.
Mo, please stop while you're ahead.
Y'all Baptists, I understand.
Mook man say his daddy. What's that corny joke he sent in with? Mook man say his daddy taught him how to disappear.
Doing a magic.
Yeah.
Like magic.
Yeah.
All right.
If I had an ugly child like you, Mook man, I'd move too. I'm sorry.
He said something else over there was funny. What he say? Oh, Mook man was talking about Brian's jersey. I don't appreciate that, Brian.
No, if I had only one eye, stuff would look tight to me too.
Now we cut deep. We cut deep now.
That's all I'm saying.
When you mess with a guy that ain't a comedian, all he know is insults.
Yeah.
He went straight below the belt.
Right.
Straight below.
Hey, he's a pastor.
That is an authentic jersey, just like my Josh Seeker was.
It might be authentic, but that ain't an authentic body in it.
Right.
Excuse me.
This man got a film, though.
Yeah, this is all I
And
think.
he's a pastor.
That's
so
a
you
real
know that.
jersey.
Real
That's
jersey.
deal.
Customized, got my own name on the back. I had this jersey way before LeBron got to LA. I'm a diehard Laker fan.
Is that right?
Oh, diehard. Ever since Magic and Norm Nixon.
When you had it, how long have you had it? What you say?
Since 2009.
Okay. And
Hey.
what was the reason? What was the cause of your weight gain?
Time. Father time, man. Father time.
Hey, DC.
Father time.
Courtside hot dog.
Letting it out on the side.
Hey, man, hold up. I got room.
Courtside hot dog.
Let me go. Do I need to stand up and just really show y'all this package?
No, don't
I
stand
mean,
up,
I can show y'all the package now. I mean, it ain't shame. Still.
What'd you say, Bo?
Courtside hot dog. That's how you got fat. They talking to Kim Kardashian eating hot dog.
Playoffs been hot, boy.
Yeah.
Hot.
Playoffs been
We
hot.
got to get rid of these boys tonight.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
I pulled
you
it
think
out.
they gonna get rid of him?
I
You
mean,
think
I
the Lakers
want
gonna
them
beat the
to.
Warriors?
I want them to.
It looked like it.
I want them to get rid of them. That's the reason I pulled it out, man. That's the only reason I pulled it out. We need everything we can get to close them out tonight. Because if the Warriors win tonight,
On your Laker hair, your Laker hair.
I'm down, man. But I had to pull it out. Because if we don't close them out tonight, I think Golden State is good enough to get at least one in LA. And I don't want that to happen. I want to get rid of them tonight and get some rest.
All right.
Yeah,
Warriors.
We'll see what happens.
Warriors.
Now, you were in Kansas City when I was there performing week 4 last, and you were at the draft. Big shout out to the NFL, man. Three black quarterbacks went number one.
Right.
I think first time in history. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, sir.
First time in history.
3 black QBs. The boy from Alabama, number one.
You had Alabama, Ohio State, and Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you
Alabama
know.
1, Ohio State 2, Florida number 4. The linebacker from the Texans jumped in at number 3.
Yeah.
I think the first 9 picks were black athletes.
Well, the first 9 picks were by black agents, and that's the first time in history too.
Yeah.
Everybody had black agents. It's the first time in history.
Right on, man.
Yeah, man.
God bless him, man. I ain't mad at him. In the meantime, my boy Jackson got $260 million.
Yeah.
Who that?
And everybody's talking about his mama.
Oh yeah, Lamar. Yeah.
Shout out to Lamar
his
Jackson's
mama.
mother.
That's
The Mother's
right.
Day
Shout
coming.
out to her.
Well,
Get that money in the family.
yes and no.
I'm just saying that for her to be able to do that was definitely a heck of a deal. And one thing I've noticed is that you can't. She's not a person that seeks any kind of she doesn't seek any kind of camera airtime.
Well, I was corrected on that.
Yeah.
I was corrected on the way it negotiated. She was his manager, but I was corrected and said that Lamar negotiated his own contract. She was just his manager, but he negotiated his own. And that was told to me by Mike Eden, our resident reporter, who told me the truth was she was his manager.
I mean,
but
I gotta think. I got
bet your
mixed
mom ain't
emotions
complaining.
about it. I got mixed emotions about it. I tell you why. It's just like I feel about women reporters
In the locker room.
on male-dominated sports.
Oh.
You can study it all day, but you're out of your league. And He got $260 million being represented by his mother. God bless him, because once you get up into that kind of money, what's another 50 or 60 million? But I gotta wonder how much could he have gotten with an agent? Would it have offset what he's saved by not having a customary agent who knows the business and has been around and is in the game? I don't know. It's debatable either way. But in the case where they had these women reporters, now I'm all for the women who are doing the interviews now that have played in the WNBA or whatever, coached in WNBA. But they got a lot of them that are just journalists. But because they're a woman, they're saying we need a woman interviewing. If you look at all the interviews during the playoffs down on the court, women, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't care what you say.
Nice looking women too.
There have been enough players that are articulate enough to be journalists that they are not given a chance because you want to. You just want a woman
You want eye
to
candy.
be the
You want them to
reporter
watch
when
it, yeah.
none of them have played in the NFL.
Right.
And I watch them and I watch some of the questions they asking sometime, and it's evident to me you don't know what the hell you talking about.
Right.
I mean, you've read, and you may be statistically more aware than the average man.
But totally understanding the game.
But
I
you
what you're
got
saying.
enough former players who are totally qualified.
Right.
But because, and I'm not for that promoting them, and then when they had the big thing about the women going into the locker room, I'm way against that, because you ain't gonna let no man go into the woman's locker room.
Right. That's so
Well,
true.
I agree that women should not go into the men's locker room. However, I feel as though there should be a balance and that there should be some women journalists as well. And I agree that there should
I'm not
be
against
men,
women journalists.
but I do feel as though that we are rising and it should be a balance. I
Well,
do.
DC,
I'm
Get
not
some
in
women,
favor of all-
get
of
women who
all-
have played.
I do, and that's what I was going to say.
Right.
I feel as though it should be women that have played the sport and not just understand the sport. That I will agree with.
But the women that have played it do understand that sport, and the ones that haven't probably don't.
Well,
Hold on,
they
hold
can
on, hold on,
study.
hold on.
You
They
can
got-
study
they
it
got-
all day long, but unless you've actually played,
Right, done it.
I'm not sure you're qualified to critique on the highest level, the NBA. I'm not mad at. I can hear y'all, man. I'm not mad at the disparity of pay for the women versus the NBA, because if you look at the revenue that's generated, the men, and even the men, the NBA is subsidizing the WNBA.
Yep.
So yeah, they say the average salary in the WNBA is something like $100,000 or something. That's why what's old boy? Not
One
boy.
player makes
That's
one
why
player's
what's
salary
her name
makes
had
more
to
than the
go
whole
to Russia
WNBA.
and play to make
Yeah.
some
Brittany
more money.
Griner. Yeah.
Brittany Griner. But
oh boy.
if you look at the revenue generated,
Well, that's what she wants to be.
Oh,
DC's
boy.
right. That's what she wants
if
to
you look
be.
at the revenue generated, how can you be mad when the NBA is generating so many millions of dollars or billions of dollars and subsidizing the WNBA? The WNBA can't even support themselves.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've always said that. I've always said that. It's like the women, and some women get upset with me because I am a woman. However, if you're not making that kind of money, if you're not pulling in that kind of money, then you can't expect to get that type of payment.
Type of pay.
So I do agree with that.
You can't be on BET and make ABC money, huh? Go ahead.
Female reporters on in ESPN type stuff, they have producers and writers that's telling them what to say. They usually need to go for eye candy.
Oh,
It's for
exactly.
eye candy.
But they got,
Speaking of
it's the
which,
same thing with the men. They got
Yeah.
the men. They have people feeding them as well.
Exactly. I'm saying, but they don't speak off the head. But what we're saying is,
hey, we got eye
using
candy.
a lot of.
We got eye candy on
That's
this.
got
true.
eye candy on
Got
our
good
show.
Eye candy
But
too.
she's smart though.
Yeah, because there used to be a bunch of ugly dudes sitting next to me.
Have y'all
Oh,
noticed
God.
this though? Have y'all
They're
noticed this, or is it
beautiful.
just
They're
me?
beautiful women.
Because I know some of y'all might not be news buffs like me. The new thing now is, and it's just been like a month. None of the reporters are sitting down. Have y'all noticed that? They're all standing up, full body shots, all of them. CNN.
Yeah.
Fox.
They're all standing up.
Oh yeah.
All of them. Well, you know where they used to be sitting at table like
Right,
this?
right.
All of the news shows now.
I can't.
Even the local shows.
Massive females. standing up.
Everybody now is standing up.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. The little girl on ABC News in the morning, they show full body shots.
Everybody. It's
yeah.
full body.
Yeah.
That's the new thing, and it just happened in the last month.
And they make Michael Strahan
You know
sit there.
Why?
They say that when you're standing up, you don't get tired as much because you have to.
I guarantee you that's not the reason. They ain't worried about them getting tired. They paying them millions of dollars. They are standing up for visual appeal.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's not because they concerned about the reporters getting tired. They don't give a damn about that. It's about that money and them ratings. They got them people standing up so that you can see what the people look like and be attracted to the people, if not to what they're saying.
People don't realize ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox. That morning show is where they advertise all of their TV shows they have on their network. That's why they make so much money. And they're advertising that morning show. That's why they was sending the weather reporter all over the damn world to stand up. Why you gonna sit over there? You know it's storming. I be wondering how do they get to that worst area without them getting caught up in the storm? But they want you to be there for the visual.
Yeah.
You selling the visual.
You know, it's funny.
More real,
now that you say that,
make
the
you
weather
feel
reporters
real.
always stood up.
The weather reporter has always stood up.
They've never sat down.
Yeah. But the weather reporter stands up. I don't know if you ever been in the studio or not, but you know when they got the screen behind them, they're not looking at the screen.
Right.
They're looking at a monitor down there, but you can see the hand on the monitor, so it's telling them where to put their finger, but they're reading the monitor.
Right.
They say, you know, over here in Decatur it's raining, but it ain't raining in Buckhead. But it's storming in Bankhead, but not Buckhead.
Yeah, it's definitely like.
We'll be back. When we come back, right after this break, when we come back, we'll all be standing up.